Hi, everybody. Welcome back to halftime of our high school game of the week. Time now for our medical minute. And I want to introduce with us today Dr. Roland Mayer from the Center for Orthopedics. First of all, Dr. Mayer, nice to see you again.
Good to be back, Mark.
We're going to talk about knee injuries today, and probably the most serious and prevalent severe knee injury would be part of the tearing of the ACL, am I right?
An ACL injury is one of the more common severe injuries in the knee. It is a common injury that can occur in football. But recently, with over the past decade or so, with the explosion in girls' sports at the high school level and the college level, we're finding an epidemic of ACL injuries in our female athletes of that age group.
And you've come up with a program, of preventative measures for the girls?
I haven't come up with it, but we're promoting it in this area. It's been developed actually by a group in California, in Santa Monica, and is a group of exercises, about a dozen exercises, that's designed to be used by coaches as a warm-up before their practice, 3 or 4 times a week. It takes about 15 minutes, and it's designed to address some of the risk factors that we've identified in the female athlete that makes them at higher risk for tearing their ACL.
And some of the risk might be the fact that, even though I didn't know until we were speaking, that the knee is not just the same for a boy or a girl.
There are some differences in the girls' knees as compared to the boys' knees. Some of those we can't do anything about. The girls' knees are smaller, and their ACLs are smaller, and therefore at higher risk of tearing. And there's also some changes in their body shape, like that their hips are a little bit wider, which makes them a little more knock-kneed. That also puts them at higher risk. But the things that we can address with the training program are more both habits in how they play their sport. Things like the techniques and the positions that they put their knee in when they're jumping, when they're changing direction, that can put their knee at higher risk. And also some differences we found in the flexibility and in the muscle balances between the boys and girls, and that the girls seem to have stronger quadriceps as compared to their hamstrings, and that puts an unbalanced load on their knee, makes them more susceptible to tearing their ACL. And with this simple training program that the coaches can institute for a few minutes before every practice, we can address some of those and markedly decrease their risk of ACL injury.
I know a lot of studies have been done on that, and it certainly, even though studies haven't been done for the boys, it couldn't hurt if you're a male athlete as well?
It certainly couldn't hurt. These sorts of habits are not as prevalent in the boy athletes, but there probably are some boy athletes who tend to do the same thing when they jump, landing with their knees too straight, and the training program could conceivably be used for boys. It just hasn't been proven, hasn't been validated in the boy athletes.
Well, this is good stuff. Thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, Dr. Roland Mayer from the Center for Orthopedics. It is halftime. The high school football game of the week will continue right here on MyTV9 and WTNH.com.